vehicle and do a series of field sobriety tests. Of course, one of the things you observe, the guy is not too steady on his feet. He has slurred speech, a little bit disoriented. So you're gonna get on his position here. First thing you're gonna ask him is how many drinks he's had. Big drinks, little drinks, how long ago he had them. It sounds like he's had about 18. So at this point, since we already know that he's not injured, we're going to start with a basic test, which is simply a finger to nose test. The party stands at attention if he's able to.
He's acting really well.
There we go.
What he's going to do is he's going to stand at attention, feet together, arms up like an airplane. He then takes his pointing finger, and whichever hand the officer calls out, he will touch the tip of his nose.
Oh, that one. There we go.
This is a hand-eye coordination drill. They are not pass or fail. It's either complete or incomplete. Again, demonstrating where his nose is might help.
Can we see how they get him out? He's not moving his neck, okay?
Usually this is a six movement test. I don't know about you folks, but I think we got issues already. Good. Okay, moving on is a 30-second time test where the party stands at attention, hands at their side. In this test, the person is going to tell when the officer, the 30 seconds are up. This test is a timed 30-second time period. The subject is supposed to tell the officer when he thinks 30 seconds is up. Okay, moving on. Next is the one-leg stand test, where the party is told to stand on either his left or right leg as the officer's choice. The foot is supposed to be 5 to 6 inches off the ground. The party is then to count out loud anywhere from 20 to 30 seconds, going 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, keeping his hands at his side and looking at his foot.
See the teamwork in it?
There you go. Alright. 5, 4, 3. No way! It was his fault. He did it. No way! Go.
Next is going to be the nystagmus test. This is on your vision. This is a test that's really hard to fool. In this test, the person is supposed to be asked to wear contacts or glasses. So I know it's a nice day out, but you're going to have to take out the sunglasses. There you go. Now he'll take an object, preferably like a pen. And what he'll do is clarify that the person can see the object in front of him.
I got it.
Now what he's going to do is use the pen to track the vision of our drunk party here. He's going to look for smooth pursuit, smooth tracking, if there's a nystagmus present prior to maximum deviation. good as it's gonna get. We're gonna move on to the next one. The next step is gonna be the 9-step test. The subject's gonna be instructed to step in a single line, heel to toe. The officer's gonna explain. He's gonna take either leg, place it in front of the other, touching heel to toe. He's gonna count out loud till 9, at which point they're gonna turn around and do 9 back. 9 steps forward, 9 back. Based on our observations at this point, the party will be escorted back to our squad where we'll be given a PBT test, which is a preliminary breath test. Give us more support to make the probable cause arrest. In this case, I don't think that's going to be an issue. So at this point, the party will be taken into custody.
All right, thank you, police, for taking that dangerous driver off the road. Hopefully, we'll hold him accountable. The thing that we're demonstrating on the purple vehicle is in the event that we need to gain greater access to the passenger compartment, we can remove the doors. Similar to popping the locking mechanism at the back, we can pop the hinges at the front and take the door all the way off. The other thing Dave is demonstrating is a lot of times in a front-on collision, the dashboard will get pushed back and down onto the passenger's legs or the driver's legs. So sometimes we need to be able to raise the dash up. So Dave is using a tool called a ram, and it simply extends out. Okay, take that back. He's using the Hearst tool, but he's basically using it as a ram to extend the dashboard up away from the floor. And that'll allow us to help free the legs of the occupants. If you've never heard of exploring before, exploring is part of the Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts program. There are exploring posts throughout the metro area. I know the fire departments and police departments in the metro area, all different ones host exploring posts. But at the state fair today, represented are the cities of Alexandria, Apple Valley, Brooklyn Center, Brooklyn Park, Columbia Heights, Farmington, Fridley, Hudson, Inver Grove Heights, Maple Grove, Maple Plain, Maplewood, Mayor, the Meta-Washington Sioux Reservation, Oakdale, Owatonna, Roseville, Shakopee, St. Cloud, St. Michael, St. Paul, West Metro, which is Crystal, and New Hope, and the city of Woodbury. So all of those agencies are represented here today, and many of the explorers are doing competitions to test the skills that they learn. Most of those are all done down by the grandstand. If you're on the west side of the grandstand, you'll see the different scenarios that they have to perform and are judged on. And then around 5 o'clock today, the teams will be awarded their awards based on their performance. We will do this demonstration again at 3 p.m., well, roughly 3:30 p.m. today, if you're still around.
Any questions?
If you have